A Loveland police officer arrested this morning on charges that he sexually assaulted a 15-year-old girl while on duty this summer.
Dylan Miller faces 6 charges tied to that assault. Loveland PD fired him this morning after his arrest. 9 News reporter Steve Steger is live outside Loveland PD tonight. And Steve, these are serious charges.
Kim, they are charges stemming from an investigation that Loveland Police says began here on October 23rd when that 15-year-old victim and her family came forward to Loveland PD, who then handed this investigation over to the Larimer County Sheriff's Office. The 15-year-old told investigators that she first met Dylan Miller during a traffic stop days before this alleged sexual assault. Now, then one night at North Lake Park, Miller approached the victim and someone else she was with. This all happened back in July, only months into the job for Miller, who started on patrol here in Loveland in October of last year. Larimer County Sheriff John Fayen said Miller approached the victim and this other person she was with because they were in the park after hours, and then police say he got the victim alone.
Miller informed the individual with the victim to leave, and he did so. Meantime, he was on duty and in uniform, drove up in his marked car and contacted them and instructed her to walk with him to a secluded area of the park. It was at this location that he sexually assaulted her.
So among the charges that Miller faces here, kidnapping, sexual assault on a child from a person in a position of trust, and official misconduct, among others. Investigators here at Loveland PD said there were no previous complaints about Dylan Miller in his time here. Before he worked here, he was a police officer in Durango. I spoke to the Durango police chief this afternoon, who told me they saw no similar allegations there during their time. All of the investigators are asking anyone who had contact with Officer Dylan Miller in any of his positions, either in Durango or here in Loveland, and had similar contact like this to come forward and let the police know about it. Back
Yeah, stories like this certainly reverberate in communities and throughout law enforcement as well, Steve. Thanks.